You just tell me when you're ready, Reets. I'm going to turn my ringer off. And I'm going to groove out on my own here.
Oh shit, we're getting going at Shakedown Street. I can just hear that.
Yes, sir. It's the Snacks of Life podcast.
Now, Shakedown Street.
You tell me this podcast ain't got no heart?
Well, I'll see you on Shakedown Street, brother.
Oh man, the people listening to this right now, Mike, they may or may not know that I am currently sitting in the mecca of deadheads, Mike.
Tell me, brother, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God, Mike, I'm sitting in San Francisco right now. I know I'm here with the podcast, but while you're watching this, I'm on my way to San Fran. Fuck it, let's get into the theme song right away.
Yeah! No.
The Snacks of Life. The Snacks of Life.
There's a time you gotta go and show you grow, and now you know about
The Snacks of Life. The Snacks of Life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Snacks of Life podcast with comedian Mike Rita and your host, the Snackman. This week's guest is Snacks all the way from San Francisco, live at the last 3 shows the Deadheads ever put on. Not the Dead and Company, but you know what I'm saying, for the Deadheads.
Oh, Mikey, it's been a whirlwind few days for the Snackman.
Snacks.
It's been crazy, but we got to light up in, we're going to do dabs. We have dabs here today.
Wow.
We're going to do dabs. So I'll get to that soundbite that we've been missing for the last few weeks. Shout out Headwater. I heard he's back.
Is he?
I don't know. You told me he was back last week.
Wow. I thought you heard it too. I was like, see, I'm not the I was literally about to say, see, I told you I'm not the only one.
No. I'm not cool enough to get a shout out from him.
If you know you got the show to get the how to do what it did. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you guys don't know this, but Snacks has somehow found his way to the last 3 shows that the Grateful Dead is Dead and Co. But you know what I'm talking about. You know, the 50-50 split here of the okay, and this guy found his way without even having to do anything other than just be himself. And everything landed in his lap. Now, Snacks, you a week and a half ago had no intention of going to these shows. You wanted to, but you had no way
Mike,
of being
I've been
there.
thinking about, I was going to drive to Deer Creek, if you recall correctly. I've been thinking about going to another Dead and Company show since 35 seconds after I left.
Yeah, you were like, I'm going to Indianapolis or some shit.
I left the first night in Chicago, and I was like on my sister, like, hey, D, so do you think that you guys could just drop me off at Wrigley and go find something to do in Chicago for 4 hours while I go to the Saturday night show? She just looked at me, and she gave me that look like, I would do that for you, but you know that is a big ask. That's a huge ask, you know?
Chicago ain't no town to spend 4 hours in. 4 hours of Chicago.
Not at night, anyway.
No, man.
No, not with a child. Not with a child. But I've been thinking about going, and I had wrote it off. Mike, you know, San Francisco isn't Toronto. This isn't even driving distance.
No kidding.
I mean, it's driving distance if you're a maniac.
Yeah, anywhere in North America and South America is in driving distance if you're
a maniac.
You're down.
Somebody suggested that to me. I'm like, sir, I drive a Yukon XL. The minivan hit a deer. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. There is no way. They said the response was, well, I hope gas is cheap in Middle America, which I can tell you it's $2.91 US a gallon.
In Middle America.
I was in the Midwest this weekend. I was down in the Buckeye State.
Did you go to Buc-ee's?
That's more south. It's Sheetz. Sheetz is
that's their Buc-ee's or whatever the fuck.
That's the made to order food gas station 24-hour. Like after the bar pours out, that's their like spot they go to get food.
Buc-ee's. No, Sheetz. I've never been to Buc-ee's yet. I've been to America, but I haven't been. You know, and we want to give a shout out if you like America right now and you're a fan of the show, know that a longtime supporter and friend of the show, Lucas Espinola, director, he'll be a guest soon. Is all over America. He's in Vegas today. He was in Alabama yesterday. He was in New Orleans the day before.
He's hanging out with celebrities. That's making me jealous. And I hang out with celebrities sometimes.
And it's not that he's just hanging out. He gets to like go to their homes and stuff because of who he's hanging with. So if you guys don't know, our good friend is director Lucas Espinola. And he's currently on. Come home soon, Lucas. We miss you.
We miss you, Luke.
We miss. And he's also he listens to the show weekly, so he's gonna hear the shout out and he's gonna have a laugh. But like Luke's right now is on tour. He's on tour down south. And he's been, Alabama, New Orleans. He's in Vegas right now. He's been living out of New York. Right now he's living out of a famous, I can't say who's just due to liability. I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not.
Yeah, there might be an NDA you're going to violate.
But he's just living out of a famous rapper's hotel room in New York because he's just got a hotel room 24 hours a day in case he's in New York and he just needs one. He doesn't want to check in. He has a set of keys to a hotel room. So this hotel room is open. So
they have suites like that, though. Like, even in Toronto, you could get a suite at the Trump.
That's what I'm saying.
You can rent it monthly.
And when I say hotel room, I don't mean like...
Lucas is living with champagne bottles that are empty. There was a rap video in the multiple rap videos have been shot.
I don't mean like a single bed with a small sofa and a TV with a remote like bedroom.
Bro,
like, it's a suite. It's nice.
New York City hotel rooms are the size... This studio is 2 full New York City hotel rooms.
No kidding, bro. That's so funny, man. Like...
I mean, I remember my TV being like 6 inches off of my foot on a bed in New York City.
Like New York, make sure to get the most out of their shit, you know? Lucas ain't there, though. He's somewhere nice, our little guy. And he's killing it. And
he's hanging out with like big time celebs, moving and shaking. He's on private. I saw him on private jets eating meals.
He was on Chappelle's private jet.
This guy's on Chappelle's private jet. Imagine Lucas shows up to the Dead and Company show on Saturday or Sunday. Dave Chappelle's a deadhead. He's like, I'm gonna go to the Sunday thing. Lucas, would you like to come with me?
Man. It gives me chills. So, like, tell us more about this whole deadhead situation. Lady tells a friend of yours, some girl that we know.
Let's give her a shout out. She deserves a shout out, right?
All right, so Got Loud, the promotion company.
Got Loud Toronto. Okay.
Amina's her name. Promotions her game.
That's what she does. She promotes a lot of these LPs, though. You know what I'm saying? So you got.
One day we'll have her a guest, and then we'll bring up her beefs that she had. But she's a cool chick, you know.
She's got a couple beefs, but so she sent me a story last Thursday, and I had wrote this off. She sent me a story from a person named Little G. I don't know their at, but I'll try to remember to put it into the podcast. I'll shout them out multiple times. You can go to my story right now and see me in San Francisco, and I'm sure I'm posting it. Little G can't make it to the show.
Shout out Little G.
Shout out Little G. Has 2 tickets for Saturday night. So I hit her up right away, but I didn't follow her. She didn't follow me. So I hit Amina up. Like, can you hit this person up? You know, tell them that I want these tickets. They didn't say that they were just giving them away. And nothing happened on Thursday. So I just put it to the back of my head. And I woke up Friday morning and I look at my phone and the first thing I see, it was like when you got verified. You remember you were like 5 a.m. You woke up and you're like, wow.
This is the greatest.
I woke up to a message on my phone and it said, yeah, the tickets are available. You can have them for free or something along those lines. And I immediately just like, send me your email. I sent her the email and within like 20 minutes, boom, I have 2 tickets to the Dead Company on Saturday night. Now there's 3 shows, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I left that morning. I went to work and I left right from work to Ohio. Drove 11 hours. I spent the longest I've ever spent at the border getting into America. 1 hour and 45 minutes.
At customs?
No, just to get up to customs. I'm saying in line. Just the line, Mike, was 1 hour and 45 minutes at the Blue Water Bridge this weekend. Construction, they had us go on the rock. Like, oh, dude, it was a nightmare. And I was driving to Cincinnati.
1 hour and 45 minutes? How far back was that line?
Almost across the bridge.
Yeah, for sure.
And the guy, when I got up, he was just like, it wasn't that he was grilling. It wasn't that he was like, you know, excessively in people's assholes. He was just like the nicest old man that just took the longest amount. So where are you guys from? Okay. Where are you going to go? Like, just like, you could just tell he was in no hurry. Like, it was like he signed up and they were like the very first day of work. They're like, they can wait.
Yeah.
You're like, you know, you're in no hurry. They will wait for you.
And
so I drove.
That's what you done?
Yeah. You know, so I drove all the way to Cincinnati. I get there late at night and I put up this ad on a website called Cash or Trade. And it's for selling face value tickets or trading tickets. And it's big in the jam community because that's kind of the thing, right? People don't like Ticketmaster. And I put up 1 Saturday ticket, trade for 1 Sunday ticket, final show. Thinking that's kind of a Hail Mary because, like, the Sunday's got to be the most in demand, right?
Somebody's going to want the Saturday, too. Someone's going to be out there with that situation or a weird situation.
bro, within a couple hours. Boom.
Only a couple hours.
Only a couple hours.
Deadheads are alive.
Dude, they've saved me so many times in the last few weeks.
I know.
That's crazy.
We need to get a sound clip of just the intro to Scarlet Begonias. Let's
put it in under Reets on the board. So now I have 2 tickets, Saturday and Sunday. I reached out to a couple friends of mine that are going to San Francisco anyway. They'd been planning it since the beginning. Big Deadheads. Shout out Brian from Gorilla Gutters in Collingwood.
Yeah, I see your fucking trucks everywhere.
Everywhere, man. And Brian is an amazing guy. Been a Deadhead, saw Jerry many times.
Wow.
Been around, drives a VW bus to the shows sometimes. There's not a chiller, cooler dude to just like his vibe is always constantly just perfect. You know what I mean? One of those guys, like I don't think you could shake him. And he's like, yeah, man, that's groovy, you know, like, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get there because now, like, you know, awesome that I got $700 tickets from somebody, but now I got to spend a lot of money just to get to San Francisco and, like, lay my head.
San Francisco ain't cheap.
Bro, it was $300 a night for a crappy hotel.
Yeah, and the Best Western with a fucking 1.4 star.
In the Tenderloin.
In the Tenderloin. I'm telling you, though, so the best thing to do, I drive around and I look for sometimes like a Motel 8, Motel, whatever the fuck sits.
Franchise.
Some buzzing fucking bush motel.
Yeah.
Grab a smoking room. I don't give a fuck. Usually cheaper sometimes. And I just walk up to that window and I'll show them the best price that I'm getting online and whether or not I can get that or if they can match it or not.
Yeah.
Because that's the only place. Those are the only ways to get cheap hotels. Booking online, you're just never going to get it in a place like San Francisco.
Yeah, and you know what? There's enough places that will actually match that price because they are getting a cut taken off by Booking, by Hotwire, by any of these major corporations, right?
$60 sometimes, man. $60 USD, obviously, but you know, man.
Not in fucking San Francisco, though, bro. No way, no how.
No, probably about 120. I think was the
USD.
cheapest. Yeah,
USD. Then they add the resort fees.
And I want you to know this was outside of SFO, so like right outside the airport too. Some shit. Like
usually the airport's a safe, cheap bet.
Bro, like this isn't the Tenderloin Hotel, but this is when me and Lucas arrive.
He got robbed out there.
Yeah, he did. Our boy Lucas almost got.
I bet he's not getting robbed with these rappers now.
No,
he's got so much. Lucas has so much. I bet he has his own security now.
He has cred. You know, one of his security, not his security guards, but part of the security, like detail. Yeah, used to be a Marine who was part of the.
He's Dan Bilzerian.
Osama bin Laden like team. Not like
he was the SEAL Team 6.
You know what I'm talking about?
What the fuck?
Yeah, so he met one of those
guys. That was
guys.
Definitely in the NDA.
And then when he looked, he's one of Chappelle's guys. So
I bet he is.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, if you were Chappelle, you've already had somebody tackle you on stage.
It's never going to happen again. He says you can't get within like a couple feet of Chappelle unless like you've been given the okay. You won't, like, he'll stop you. Like you won't be able to get to Chappelle.
Did you see the number 1 pick in the NBA draft?
Just smashing
Britney Spears in the face, bro.
How, I feel bad for Britney, bro. Free Britney, but you know what? Put her back. She's done. She's toast, bro. Britney needs to just chill at home.
There's got to be I feel like the Britney movement is a lot like politics. Everybody's extreme. I'm down the middle. Like, let's not give Britney all of the power, but let's give her, like, she can leave the house on her own.
Leave the house, do it, make her life.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Not
like somewhere in the middle.
Social media. You just get off social media. Stop dancing in your bikini. Stop twirling.
She really wants to be Britney Spears in the hallways of that school.
Oh, wait, that's Shakira. But yeah, she definitely does want to be fucking Britney Spears. What's Britney Spears' sound? Hey. There you go. I got the sound right.
Is that it?
Hey. She wants to be that sound.
Hit me, baby, one more time. That's what she wants to be.
My lonely night. Yes, Carolyn Reeds. I still believe.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'll fucking rock up to that.
When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. That's a clip right there, motherfucker.
Are you crazy? That's a mega clip. Shout out Brit, but stop social media.
Please,
bro.
Somebody. Like, she needs to hire somebody, like a PR agency.
Yeah, like, and somebody needs to be honest and be like, stop with the fucking bikini twists. Okay, you got a new bikini. Stop twisting in front of this weird weird camera angle.
How old is she now? She's got to be 50, right?
She's got to be. No, because she's a teen idol. She's only a couple of years older than us. How old are you? Like 37, 38? What are you?
39.
Okay, you're 39. Britney Spears got to be like 41. Watch, bro.
Yeah. I think she's... What's the over-under on Britney Spears?
Okay, Britney Spears at tops right now.
45.
I say 41.
Britney Spears. 41! You're right!
Hit me, baby, one more time!
And the prize for that is you get to take home the humble potato chips we don't eat tonight.
Because I did the math. I'm like, bro, I'm 33.
He's like, I was jerking off to her when she was 18 and I was
That's what
14.
I'm like, mathematically speaking, she was a teen idol when I was just a little kid. She can't be that much older than me. 40. Bro, Britney Spears doesn't even look like that. Those pictures are fucking sick. She does not look like that. Those are pictures I would whack off. Bro, the amount of times I must have whacked it to the Toxic video.
Did you get into the BET Uncut then? The rapper videos, like the tip drill video must have really put you through it.
Tip drill and anything that had the Paul Wall Swisher House boys back in the day. Those guys, Swisher House was putting out ratchy ass videos, bro.
Anything out of Houston.
Anything out of Houston.
Or Atlanta.
Atlanta, Houston. Anything where it's so hot, people start talking like,
Little
like,
flip.
oh, man. Little flip in a little lot. Nah, yeah. Dude, Paul Wall, baby. What you know about that? Dude, I used to love that shit.
Have you seen
House.
him? He's fat now.
No, he's supposed to be skinny again.
Well, I think he was skinny because he was doing the fucking lean a lot, bro. But I think he gave up drugs.
Good for Paul Wall, then.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't want to speak for him,
Paul Wall, baby.
but he had it. Like, look at him.
Oh shit! Yeah, you kind of look
Look at him when he was bad, bro.
Nah, Paul Wall. That's so sad.
That's sad, Paul Wall. But I think if you see him now, he's doing better, man. Like he's
Look at that classic with that goatee. Paul Wall's
Yeah.
so fucking southern and hick.
That's when he's young, but
Damn, bro.
But if we put like, I'm pretty sure that like,
Shout out Paul Wall.
Yo.
You know, a couple of years, man, this guy made grills popular. Can we you know what I'm saying?
right? Gray beard.
You gotta love.
That's our idols, bro. They're gray now.
I'm Paul Wall, baby.
King. Still the people's champ. He was smart enough. He was like, I am not the king of the South. I'm not getting involved in that beef.
I'm the people's champ. Yeah,
people's champ.
What a great nickname for yourself. I'm the people's champ.
That's perfect, right?
My chain light up like a lamp. I can't remember his raps were always really basic like that.
One of the best Paul Walls tracks is this is the ADHD of this podcast is Drive Slow with Kanye West.
Drive slow, homie.
Fuck,
Drive
man.
slow,
It's
homie.
almost worth the non-monetization to hit that fucking beat, man.
Thank you to our core 100 listeners across all platforms. We love you guys.
Yes, absolutely. There's at least 300 people that watch this or listen to this by the time it gets to a week. Oh, come on, man.
There's this little part that's going to come up right now. Everybody knows it.
Drive slow, homie.
We need this Kanye West back.
Never.
Drive slow, homie.
This guy's so far gone.
Is Chris Sky the Canadian Kanye West at this point?
You never
Chris,
know, homie.
He never put out a number one album.
He didn't do anything. His wife was a hooker.
My homie Molly,
Yo, Chris Sky, you ain't that
79th
fucking
grade.
guy. You make your millions by telling stupid people stupid lies.
Yo, that's straight facts. Oh, dude. So he just came out today that he's divorced his ex-wife because she was a hooker. And if I'm in Vegas and they'll let me play that bet, I'm a bet he met her as a John.
No doubt, he met her as an escort.
100%, man. Fuck that guy.
He's like, I'll
for
give
sure.
you a great life, and then pretended that he didn't know she was an escort. It's like, who are you kidding? You stupid
Guaranteed, bro. Fuck Chris Sky. I know he's capping on that shit.
loser.
So back to
Chris Sky.
Chris Sky. He's not going to be at the Grateful Dead concert in San Francisco, hopefully. But if he was, he wouldn't be wearing a shirt like in every one of his interviews. I actually saw him in an interview in a button-up when he was doing the mayor campaign.
Weird.
And I was like, there's got to be something going on here because I didn't even know that guy owned a shirt with sleeves.
Dude, man. The crazy thing is the people, if you tell all the people who love him that he's nuts, they look at you like, you don't see it. You don't see it. And you're like, I don't see it.
Yeah, they said the same thing about a lot of weird people over the years.
Dude.
100%.
He's crazy. Wow, man.
100%.
Dude, you're crazy, bro. You're stuck here voting for Anna Bilau.
You can't do that many steroids and not be crazy.
Bro, the guy's just a rat. He's ratchet. If he was a woman, he'd be ratchet.
Oh my God, he'd have the worst hair and nails ever.
You get what I'm saying? He's a ratchet
100%.
person, bro.
Yeah, and you hear him talk. The worst part, and I said this many times in my life when having conversations about society, that the worst thing in the world is somebody that is completely fucking stupid that believes in their heart to heart they're the smartest person on earth.
That's crazy.
That's him.
Dude, I'm going to tell you something. He not only believes he's smarter, he believes that you can't see through him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not that he's just, I'm smarter than you.
He talks, like when he says things, he talks like, yeah, like you're stupid for not believing this nonsense that he's talking about.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I wish I had that amount of power over people. It's weird.
You know, it ruined his father's real estate company.
I bet it did. But I bet he doesn't care because he's probably a selfish trust fund kid anyway. Like, where's he get his money from? He didn't even get any votes compared to Gong. And I don't even know what Gong looks like.
No, Gong smashed. Gong, I mean, Chris Sky smashed compared to Gong. He got 8,000 votes. 8,000 people across Toronto.
Toronto still has fucking Hillary Clinton as the fucking new mayor. I mean,
that shit's crazy. How the fuck did they choose Olivia Chow? She's too.
Is she not like the Canadian Hillary Clinton?
She's super mega liberal lady. I would have gone with the central idealist kind of lady, Ana Bailão. You know how I know she would have been sick? Because I'm Portuguese, and Portuguese women are way smarter than Portuguese men. That lady would have fucking
You just gained so many people that bought tickets to your upcoming Portugal show.
No, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie though, man. Portuguese chicks, in school they were so much smarter than us. I can think of 3 girls off the top of my head right now: Amanda Waite, Marianne, and Sophia, and Marlene. These 4 chicks were smarter than anybody in my class in my grade growing up, by a long shot. There wasn't a boy within ear. There wasn't a little Portuguese boy who had anything in between the ears.
Bro, you keep talking like this, you're gonna end up on the Portuguese sexiest man of the year.
You're not going to
Portuguese
believe it.
GQ. Mike Rita is the sexiest man of the year.
I think Ana Bailão should have been mayor. There's the photo, the flash is going up.
The conspiracies.
I made a fucking video about her a few days before to help give her a push.
Yeah, you did. I saw that.
To give her a little push, And helped. She almost beat the fucking Chow, yo. She almost beat the Chow in it. You can't beat Chow because Chow's the Leighton lady.
That's what I'm saying. She's the Canadian Hillary Clinton.
Yeah,
she's riding the clout.
Jack Layton, OG, beloved.
Dude, Jack Layton was beloved by everybody. Jack Layton is the best chance the NDP has had to have
ever.
Ever. In the longest I have ever known.
Remember they've thrown some bobos at us. Andrew Horwath, you're never going to win with the name Hor as your last name, Horwath. And then the son was a rapper.
Bro, and she also, that lady, every time she speaked, she sounded like she was complaining about a fast food order.
Wow. Yeah, she was a Karen of politics.
Every time she opened her mouth.
And you're not going to believe this.
Yes. Every time she said something, it sounded like she could have said happy birthday to someone and it would sound like she's complaining.
The guy before her was a curmudgeon-y grandfather. I can't remember his name right now. Guy with a beard. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Mulclair?
Mulclair.
Thomas Mulclair?
Thomas Mulclair, bro. Remember that fucking goof?
Yeah.
A curmudgeon-y grandfather who doesn't want to take you to Center Island.
Yeah.
That's what he looked like.
Yeah.
No, I've been to Center Island and I remember when it was $6 to take the ferry and they gave you a free hot dog. I didn't want the hot dog. There was no condiments.
It's so weird how politics is such gatekeep. You don't see the 26-year-old person that's and I think I'm gonna when is that gonna happen? When are we gonna get a 30-year-old prime minister? It's always some crusty old motherfucker like Joe Biden that
was as close as we got if he was 38 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, literally. And again, talk about somebody that's just riding a wave.
I mean, you got ushered in by the pops.
And also, he was the first one that was really smart enough to be I know that a single issue can swing an entire country.
I'm going to legalize weed.
I'll legalize weed. So, bro, that's why he won.
Okay, and the crazy thing is, that still works. They're just not doing it anymore. It always works.
This is the thing, though.
Take a single issue that's real important.
This is the thing, though, with me. 30 years from now, after all this shit's said and done, 30 years from now, we'll look back and we'll say that he actually made change in this country that was positive
Sure, bro.
by legalizing weed.
Legalizing weed.
All this other bullshit, whatever, bro. It comes, it goes, it ebbs and flows. Fucking
Legalizing weed was important to the country.
name something that has been like like gay marriage. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking cemented.
Who legalizes gay marriage in Canada, though? John Chrétien or some shit?
We did that a long time ago. Yeah,
Right, like it's just been okay. Oh yeah, because it was like in the 90s.
yeah, we did that.
That's
long
right.
ago.
That's right. Because people were coming up here like in '99 or whatever the fuck, like back then already.
I don't remember who it was, but that was, again, that's the thing. Like you can, if 70% of the country thinks you should legalize weed, you can run on a platform of legalizing weed and swing an election.
Crazy thing is, he just got everybody to vote for him that one election. You were like, yeah, bro, if we just go vote liberal,
Bro,
we're all gonna win.
he had the fucking bastard of Canadian cannabis, Mark Emery, who is now the farthest right-wing nut job you could find.
You're right.
Promoting him.
Yeah.
100%. And that'll tell you exactly where these people's morals are at. If you think that Mark Emery isn't doing all that shit for fucking attention, when it was served him, he promoted the Liberal government. There you go. If you want any more fucking... I actually posted a poll. We never discussed it on the show.
What was it?
Who the most hated person in Canadian cannabis history was.
Who'd you get?
Oh, I won't say all of the people that I got because there were some people that we know that were on that list. Got a couple multiple votes. There was a lot of people that just threw shade at single people, and I just threw all those to the side. But Mark Emery, far and wide, there was probably 30 different replies from people.
No way.
And I'm not just talking Vancouver people. But see, the fall from grace for him was so far, bro.
Yeah, he went from being the king of pot, the prince of pot. What was his name? The prince of pot.
Did I ever tell you about me taking him to a Vancouver Canucks game?
Oh man, I know it's one of the saddest stories I ever heard.
He was horrible. He just talked about himself the entire time. Yeah, it was weird. Anyway, so that's another tangent that we can go on. But yeah, there was a few people that got multiple votes in that thing, but he definitely got it by far. And like, yeah, was an icon.
Do you remember some of the other ones?
Yeah, a lot of them were like mail order people. A couple of them were like people that just rip people off. You know what I mean? That were just like, a lot of it was just monetary rip-offs. And I was kind of talking about more just like, just not being a good person. You know what I mean? Like,
One time I got ripped off when I first moved to Wasaga Beach. I didn't have a dealer and I ran out of weed. So I was using Weed Maps. And one of the people on Weed Maps was this guy called like Weed Lizard 420 or something like that. And they would,
the weed lizard got you?
dude,
God damn, like.
dude, listen to this fucking rookie move by your boy Reets. I order from the Weed Lizard. He comes to deliver it up. First red flag was no hand-to-hand transaction. Leave the money on the veranda. I'll leave the weed. I'll pick up like in an envelope or a non-discreet bag and blah, blah, blah. So he does it.
Slimy.
Slimy. I should have known right there.
Lizard.
I see him walk to his car. I open my door. I even say I give him the old thank you. He looks at me, gives me like a little nod. This older man too. Like I could tell he's probably 60.
He's an ex-cop.
I open the door. I can't believe it. I open the bag and it is the nastiest, brownest cucka weed. He's already long gone.
At least it was actually weed, though.
Was weed.
Okay.
Just absolute trash.
Old man weed.
Old man nasty weed. I message him. I go,
Bro.
what the fuck is this? How you going to charge me normal weed prices for this? Are you out of your fucking mind? I'll kill you. I'll order from a fake number and fucking murder you.
Mike throws death threats out on this podcast like fucking Oprah throws cars at
I got
people.
a lot. I almost death threat, dude. I'm fucking psycho for some reason. I'm probably gonna meet mine someday, but what are you gonna get? You know,
You're going to catch a bullet one of these days.
I am. Watch.
You
bro.
don't do that in the States, though,
I
right?
do not fuck around. I won't even fuck around once I pass. Like, never mind
Highway
the Mason,
7?
dude, never mind the Mason-Dixon line. I could be in Vermont and I'm not fucking around. Bro.
I'm in Maine on the ocean and I'm not fucking
I'm
around.
not fucking around. California, no way, bro. My boy Lucas got jammed up in California. I'm not fucking trying to fuck with that. But listen.
He's going to have to tell us that
But in
story.
Ontario, you're like, the chance of somebody having a gun, whatever, bro. The chance of a fist fight are way higher. And I'm down for a fist fight if I have to. It's not the worst thing in the world. You catch a punch in the face, you got to move on.
Bro, back when I was 18, the chances of someone pulling a piece on you that wasn't a pellet gun were almost non-existent. Now there's probably a 20% chance that
You think people got
depends on the person.
Oh, I live in rural Canada, which is actually probably higher than the city. And I know that sounds fucked, but it's per the city has millions of people.
Yeah.
Whereas the country only has a few thousand. But out of those few thousands, a higher percentage of those few thousand got
bro.
rifles, got handguns, got
There's been
something.
people in this area that have been hoarding guns since way before it was cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, those people will laugh and be like, city violence and guns is that control.
They're like, gun registration. I just got all this shit in my shop.
Yeah. So, like, I live in the boons and I got 2 pellet guns ready to go right now, like loaded by my door and one in my room. Like,
Bro, I got 22 shotguns and shit like
people
that.
act like a
I got all
full
sorts of shit.
fucking, you know, like, I don't got a 22. I
don't have any guns personally, but
Bro, if I wish I did.
there's guns in my house. So.
Bro, like a 22 would be sick just because it's small and quick and ready to go. 22 protect you from a robber. Bro, BB gun protect. Bro, you load a fucking fresh cart like an air tank into a BB and some guy walks in the room and just start popping him in the eye. He's over, bro.
I have 2 fucking dogs and I have a fucking Louisville fucking slugger beside my
I
fucking.
also have the slugger in my room.
I've had a Louisville
Shout out to the old school slugger in the room.
Bro, you can have a gun. You're coming into my dark house, bro. You're
breaking
catching
your
it, bro.
wrists. Like if you're walking like this.
Have you ever hit someone in the leg with a fucking baseball bat?
No, the hardest I've ever hit somebody, and this story is fucked, was the back of a thigh. Some guy we were in a schoolyard scrap, and a guy ran away. And schoolyard scrap in the sense, like literally a friend of mine is getting rushed while we're outside for gym. We're sprinting. We're watching this guy get beat up. My teacher's freaking out. What are you guys going? We're like, yo, bro, there's a guy trying to run away from me. And I didn't hit him with 2 hands. He's so lucky because I wouldn't have reached. I one-handed him in the back of the fucking thigh as hard as I could. But I can still see it nowadays. He went down so hard. I could have ended him right there. I picture to this day him looking up at me like, are you going to, like he had like a, are you going to kill me face? And I'm so, bro, I didn't. I fucking like jammed him in the fucking side of the head like one of these. But after I whacked him in the leg, bro, this guy couldn't move. He couldn't crawl. I'm pretty, like, I didn't break his femur, but I'm sure, bro, an old school gray aluminum bat.
You gave him a good Charlie horse though.
Gave him a little fucking, you're not going nowhere for at least 2-3 minutes, you piece of shit. And then I caught one of the other guys at McDonald's in the Galleria. Shout out Dufferin DuPont Galleria at McDonald's. I beat up a guy there in high school one time. Ran away. I don't know if I've ever told this story.
No.
Man, it's a good one. In high school, so same day, my boy gets rushed, whatever, bro. We whack buddy in the leg with the thing. We're still in school.
Eye for an eye.
We had to go back to class, you know? Gym teacher was like, get the fuck out of there. Who is that kid? I never, and like, he's from another school. He's trying to beat up our boys. We go back to class. It's after gym. So it's lunch. We get a call on a friend of mine, Sony Ericsson flip. I'll never forget that. Hello. They're at McDonald's. Oh my God. So we all start running towards McDonald's. Mind you, Bishop Morocco is a solid 10-minute sprint. And when you're in high school, you can sprint with a backpack for way longer than you can as an adult, man. We sprinted almost pretty much to the Galleria.
I can't sprint for gunshots now
Bro,
as an
we
adult.
sprinted a solid 20 blocks.
No.
I swear to God.
No, I might saunter.
Dude, it was bonkers. So we get there, we cut through something like this. See it coming down DuPont in Toronto, if you know what I'm talking about. DuPont to the Galleria parking lot. We get there, we're exhausted. We're walking through the parking lot. We see the kids. Bro, I just never forget. Just beating up people. These 2 teenage kids. I'm also a teenager at the time. We're beating them up in a parking lot. A friend of mine comes with a hockey stick, whacks the kid in the fucking shoulder blade. Kid starts yelling bloody murder. And
You hit him with a hockey stick?
he hit him with a hockey
That's
stick.
the most Canadian assault I've ever heard
Bro,
of.
whacked him as hard
You
as
think you get assault with a weapon?
Yeah, you do. And
Wow.
it came in so hard that
was
I heard
What was the fucking guy in the Ninja Turtles that whacked people with the hockey stick?
Oh, and the hockey match.
Casey Jones. Was it Casey Jones?
They got a song.
That's a Grateful Dead
I
song.
know, I was like, Grateful Dead's get a Casey Jones song. I was like, what? That's why I was like, they got the song, bro. What are you talking about, man? Fucking. So, buddy, we whacked the kids. Years later, this guy comes up to a show of mine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I don't recognize him. And he goes, hey, man, you don't know me, bro. I'm one of the guys you beat up in Galleria parking lot. And I was like, Jesus Christ, buddy, everything good? and he goes like, yeah, we're good, bro. Like, everything's okay.
You think it's like Steve Buscemi from like Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison?
Choo-wop, shoo-wop, shoo-wop, shoo, yeah, black days, black night. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, you know, he didn't lipstick me, man. But, yeah, the guy explains what happened. He goes, I wasn't, I was just there with my friends. I just got caught in a bad situation. He goes, I stopped hanging out with those guys. Like, and he's like, I'll never forget, man. Like, you were beating us up, and some guy whacked my boy with a hockey stick. He's like, yeah, you remember that? He was like, that was crazy, man. I never wanted to like be part of that life again. I was like, yeah.
You scared this guy out of the gang life.
It wasn't even me. It was Shadow Junior. Junior whacked the kid with a hockey stick.
Yo,
man.
he follows us. He called in, didn't he? I think he called in with the trip the one time.
Man, you see I got my hood boys, they might not like support me, like go to live shows, but they'll like support me, like they'll watch from afar and be like, Reets still holding down for the hood.
Straight up.
Yeah, you guys don't know, man. I grew up such a hood life. I don't know why. I didn't realize how hood it was till I grew up and I watched gangster movies from like Boys in the Hood. I'm like, this isn't that crazy. Like friends of mine got shot and killed. Who gives a shit? Like that's just what happens. You grew up in the hood, yeah. Like
people get shot every day. They be all right.
Yeah. Like, bro, I swear to God, I remember watching certain movies and being like, this isn't that crazy. Like the movie Friday, you're like, Friday's just black guys living our lives. Like, yeah, we chilled, we smoked weed, we had bullies, we had guys who robbed people, we had drug dealers that you could only buy that weed. You could only buy coke from a guy in the hood. And if you bought coke from anybody else and he found out, bro, he'd shake you down. He'd shake you down in front of everybody.
My territory.
Bro, and embarrass you. He'd embarrass you in front of everybody.
You go somewhere outside the hood.
Dude, swear to God, man. And it was so scary. I don't know where he's at. I want to give him a shout out, but I'm like, nah, I can't. He'll kill me. He'll be like, you say my name on the fucking podcast again, Mike Reed, I'll kill you. Nah,
statute of limitations aren't up on that. Or he's still grinding out there right now, so intimidating people.
Not only grinding, it's sad at this point because the game has changed so much. Nobody's buying drugs from a street level guy at the park no more.
It's all online.
And he's holding it down still. He's holding it down on a Friday night at the park, having a few beers, having a couple joints, waiting for customers to show up. Like the 1 or 2 weekly people that show up. Like no one's coming to the park for drugs no more.
No.
Score. Nobody's going to do it anymore.
Well, and again, like you don't need to. Back then, you had a pager or something like that.
Bro,
at that point in time,
people
a phone.
showed up.
But again, now you can just do it all online. On that note,
also delivery services. Lots of guys just deliver it to your house.
Are you familiar with the name Jerry Martin? We might as well talk about this. It's a big thing in Canadian.
Jerry Martin, no.
Jerry Martin of Vancouver. He was, and I didn't know Jerry Martin personally, but people that we do know know Jerry Martin.
He just died.
He passed away this past week.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
And he was the guy that opened the store in downtown Vancouver on the Lower East Side that was selling tested drugs to people in personal quantities only, and making sure they weren't laced with fentanyl. And he opened up something called, iconically, the drugstore. Dude.
I drove by it, or the old location when we were in BC. Somebody might have pointed it out to us. And yeah.
When we were there in April?
Yeah, someone pointed it out to us that was the place that you could buy all that stuff, and that was Jerry's place. Who were we with? Was it Neil? It might have been Neil, because Neil is like not done that, but he's...
Yeah, I don't know.
He's branched off from that.
I just know that there was an outpouring of condolences online that he had passed away, and he was a person that was struggling in his own right, but was trying to make everybody struggle a little easier at the same time,
Tested hard drugs will one day, like scientists made cocaine, will be the norm one day.
Well, and at the end of the day, we've talked about this many times on the show, but it's something that needs to continually be spoken about. The war on drugs is an epic failure, and if we spent 1/10 of the money that we spent fighting the war on drugs on educating people properly and putting it into actual rehabilitation and so forth. It's like when I get into these arguments with people online, I made a post this week about I think it was like an injection site or a rehabilitation place that was like a place where people could go to use the drugs in a safe manner, like a safe site. You know what I mean?
Fuck, you know what though, man? Safe drugs are important, but also access is also important. Like, not in the sense that they need access. Bro, now as I'm getting older, I'm like, if I had open access to drugs, would I do drugs more? Like, if it was okay to do blow, would I be doing blow more often? And the answer is yeah.
But here's the question. And this kind of comes down to the science of human behavior. If from the time you were 10 years old, those things were on the same level of all of the other substances that we're told we were told as kids of our generation weren't as harmful.
Fuck, you're right. Would you? Alcohol's the same. And I don't drink alcohol.
You don't drink alcohol every fucking day?
I don't drink alcohol at all. I'm like
Dude,
anti-alcohol.
We've come to the determination that the price of marijuana as a commodity is artificially inflated over the years because of its legality, not because it's fucking any harder to grow than, you know, any other. If you were allowed to freely grow it, there would be multiple grades of it like every other agricultural thing, but it's so expensive because it's illegal. The same can be said about any of these drugs. Do you think that if it was completely legal and Colombia as a country could legally export cocaine to all of the countries around the world, like the US exports all of their dog shit to everybody and China exports all of these products to everybody, if the countries where these drugs come from, they could legally export it everywhere, what do you think the price of it actually would be?
Fuck all.
Because the price of rice is real fucking cheap, bro.
Yeah.
The price of fucking tilapia, they farm fucking tilapia in Asia and ship it all the way fucking over here to sell it to us in Walmart.
Shout out to fake crab. 99% tilapia.
Yeah, it's reprocessed meat to look like crab. This crab flavored.
I fucks with fake crab.
I know people that eat it just straight up. I cannot do it.
You can't do it?
No.
Bro, you give me a little cup of soy sauce. I will smash.
This is Reets. This is a 10 in Reets snack life.
Well, let's get some snacks going.
All right, what do you want to do? We got these chips that they sent to us now.
Humble chips, the bag decomposed.
Yeah, so Humble Chips, shout out Humble Chips. They are an Ontario-based company. This is a family-owned.
Vinegar.
Yeah, I figured these are your Salt and Vinnies. They're a family-based company. They organic potatoes, compostable bags. They're doing everything proper to make a little bit of change in the snack game.
These are two flavors.
No, I
of
believe
regular.
no. I think there's smoky barbecue,
Shut
original, creamy dill, and cider vinegar, which I'm gonna assume is salt and vinegar.
God, those are similar as fuck.
Yeah, and they also apparently have like I think a sour cream. So, husband, wife, kids. I believe most of their potatoes are grown like somewhere in Alliston, something like that. But Ontario potatoes,
I'm trying them.
all that. And Salt and Vinny is where I wanted you to go first because we
Yeah.
know that your 10 is a Lay's salt and vinegar chip.
So this is called cider vinegar. So it's gonna be. I'm sure I'm expecting some sort of buzzing tang.
Yeah, like I kind of thought it would be like a sea salt and malt vinegar, but then when I saw the cider part, and they got their autographs on the back: Alicia, Wilder, and Jeff. So shout out Humble Chips at Humble Potato Chips, humblechips.ca. We're gonna go for it.
All right, take a couple.
Yeah,
Very light.
you got to
tasting.
do like the berry, right? Good quality chip, thick.
Yeah, chip quality is amazing, but the flavor is very light.
Clearly, there's salt on these.
They're better as I go.
The flavor builds. That's probably why it's light.
It's definitely an apple cider too, because it's so sweet. It's such a sweet taste. Very different. It's a sweet potato chip with salty,
Like a kettle corn thing going on.
very much so. All right.
Wow.
This is actually very complex for a potato chip. That just something called cider vinegar. It's got a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie.
Buried like these.
So sweet off the top, tripping my brain out. I've never had a sweet potato chip before. Like I know you're saying like a ketchup chip. My ketchup chip is tang.
There were some peach chips that came out of Asia once that were wild. Pete, our friend Pete used to love to give them to people and trip them out because you don't expect that shit to hit you like that, you know?
Pete's the first person I ever bought salvia off.
Yeah, he's always have. Pete's a psychonaut.
Yeah. And he was dating such a hot chick at the time. He was also the first person I ever saw to have a streaming box.
Yeah.
He had a streaming stick way before anybody else.
My first streaming box was the original Xbox.
No, you had something else going. I can't remember what the fuck he had. These are good chips, by the way.
These chips are really good. The light flavor builds, and that's probably why they weren't, because they'd be overpowering. If there was any more flavor on them, they would have been overpowering by now.
You're not wrong.
And that vinegar. There's so many salt and vinegar chips, and this one is very unique and in a good way.
This is different as fuck. I swear to God, it's like, if you told me these were thin slices of apple or not thin slices of potato, I would believe you. It has a weird sweetness to it.
You just blew my fucking mind, Mike Rita.
Do you get what I'm saying by that?
100%.
Like, that's what it tastes like, as if it was a thin, crispy apple slice.
Pomme de terre. Apple of the earth.
Uh-huh.
I fucking smell what you're stepping in, Mike Rita. I'm not mad at these at all, dude. And the fact that the bag's compostable and like
I'm about it.
it's all good. It's like the Mr. Beast thing, right?
Fuck, these chips are good. I gotta stop eating them. You know, I can't give them that crazy chip rating because they're so different from another chip. You can't compare this to a Lay's. A Lay's is fucking dusted in flavor. You're addicted to the flavor by the end of the bag.
It hurts your mouth.
It hurts your mouth. That's how dusty it is. But to me, those are a 10 because that's what I grew up on. I love it. It's an addiction.
This is a better quality chip than a Lay's.
This is a real chip.
Real chip for sure. You get the skin on this month.
You
right
don't
here.
feel like you're fucking eating something bad. You're like, yeah, these are, wow. Ladies and
I'll
gentlemen,
give you that.
this guy just found
End piece.
a dusty old end piece of a potato, like a little sliver, like you could just, wow.
You know we're good friends, Mike.
That was so puffy and nice. Thanks, bro.
That's for you.
You know what? It's probably the best organic chip I've ever had in my life.
By far. Usually organic chips, these taste healthier than a regular chip, but they maintain all of the good qualities of a dirty chip. You
I
know
love
what I
the
mean?
vinegar that I'll keep tasting. It's so nice.
It hits the palate and the way it's got depth to it.
Light and crispy is the truth. They have that on the bag. They know it. Organic, humble potato chips. Cider vinegar. They're not overpowering. Very light. I can eat a whole fucking bag and not feel guilty.
And if you're gonna do a salt and vinegar chip at this point in the game, man, you gotta come something different to the table, don't you?
These apple cider. Doesn't say apple cider. It's almost.
What other ciders do they make? Is there any other ciders besides apple cider? Is someone making pear cider?
Yeah, pear cider, grape cider.
So cider's like a type of alcohol or
Before, it's a sweeter version of a wine. Almost like you're fermenting the wine. You're fermenting
Wait.
the fruit to the point before it becomes wine.
So is there grape cider before wine?
I believe so. I believe you can make like a cider with like a white wine cider. Or a white grape wine.
Mulled grape cider. Huh. Who would have thought? So basically cider, like cider, it just interturns with like fucking drink or something? What's like the meaning of cider? I mean, definition is what I'm saying. An unfermented drink made by crushing fruit, typically apples. Okay.
Unfermented. But before it starts fermenting, that's what you're left. That's what you get.
And you also get an alcoholic drink made from fermented crushed fruit, typically apples.
And mix it.
Interesting. These chips are fire.
We almost cooked the whole bag.
Again, that doesn't surprise me. I think I'd feel better giving these to my child. Back on the Mr. Beast thing.
Wow. Huge point. You're not wrong. They don't feel like they're fucking crusted in oil. I mean, they're probably going to have normal potato because potato itself is starchy and starchy is calorie.
No trans fats. I'm still a big person on that personal choice with the trans fats thing.
We're pro-trans.
We're pro-trans. For sure. Guelph, Ontario.
Really? That local. My God, these were good. And they're against a normal fucking potato chip, it's impossible because they don't have that flavor kick. But also, that's not what their job is. These are a healthier, different choice. They're not as fucking. There's no guilt. We just smashed that whole bag. Okay, in what, like 5 minutes? There's like a tiny little bit of chip left. There's no guilt. There's no grease in my mouth. There's no like cleaning my hands on my pants over and over again.
Light and crispy.
Light and crispy they can't tell you how more perfect that fucking light and crispy. That's it. They're light, they're crispy chips with a nice, even coating of flavor, but that isn't overpowering. I'm gonna say as an organic chip in that category, these are like a fucking 7.7, 8.1, somewhere in between there. Like they're not perfect, but they're not fucking those awful organic chips that you have at the airport sometimes that you're just like, what the fuck did I spend $5 on right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely saying that on a chip scale, if It's eight. It's an 8. It's definitely 8s. It's definitely 8s for me because I feel like,
And you fuck with a lot of chips.
dude, I feel like they got the flavor. They got a very unique flavor that's good. They got the fact that they're healthier than the alternatives. And again, I feel like I could eat a lot of them, and I could give them to my kid and not really feel bad about it. Organic everything on this. Organic, 1 second here. Mike, it doesn't say organic sea salt. Is that because we just automatically assume if it's sea salt, it's organic?
No.
Is there unorganic sea salt?
Yeah.
Really? How's that work?
Okay. So they probably take organic sea salt would have to be imported from somewhere where the salt itself evaporates. Because once it's maybe not. Like
I feel like they would have used
what is
organic.
the processing? Is the processing aspect of the salt destroy the salt organic properties? Right? Let's see. Sea salt. See, that's what I'm saying.
They flood man-made pools with salt water from the ocean and waiting for the water to evaporate under the sun, which leaves behind various sizes of sea salt crystals.
That's what I was saying. I know that there's a way.
So there's no such thing as that. It's only if you're using seawater and sun, then all sea salt's organic.
No choice.
That's why they did. Because I'm just saying, like everything on here says organic except the sea salt, and I feel like
it's to be assume that this is organic sea salt. We ain't fucking.
Today you learned on the Snacks of Life podcast.
Yeah, we had to stoner through that. We're like, I'm like, wait, yeah, because is there a way to process it that makes it unorganic, or is it always just that one way?
You imagine going to the sea salt factory? It's just a bunch of shallow fucking pools of salt water.
It's just a little salty pool.
Who's managing that? Where they're just like, all right, Joe, just sit there and watch that water evaporate till the salt's there.
I was an engineer. It's okay. He's miserable. All right, we got to do a dab. We're mid-show. We're past mid-show.
Okay, I got your soundbite here.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I got your soundbite. Okay, here we go.
Yo, it's Headwater. I want to see Mike Rita do another dab that steals his soul. Makes it so he can't breathe for like 5 minutes. That shit was hilarious. Keep it up.
Okay, I kept my cap on there when we were traveling. There's some President's Choice shatter over there.
There's a time you gotta go, and then you know, and then you show. President's Choice. I just clicked it. I was like, PC, the family brand.
Fuck yeah, Weston. I could say that on this episode. Just leave that in there.
Man, we gotta bring back Sade. Sade was a party, bro.
You know what, man? Shatter is very, very affordable at this point.
I know.
It's very affordable.
People
the hash
think,
rosin that I'm smoking,
not affordable.
you know
Tasty
what?
though.
Tasty, and here's one. Remember when Buddy had this thing, and you were like, "I've never seen one of those before." This is the one that I showed you multiple weeks before that.
What is it?
It tells the temperature of it, so you know when to fucking smash.
I never saw that.
You just are old school. You're like, all right, use your hand.
Use your wrist.
Use your wrist. If it doesn't burn your wrist, you can go.
Hey! You can't throw out the wrist method like that. I'm gonna go get that juice you had. I want to try that too.
Yo, go grab all those juices.
Yep. We're dabbing.
There's a bunch of them. If we don't get to them this episode, we'll do them next episode. Woo!
We might go to McDonald's tonight, bro.
I'm hungry, bro.
We haven't done our McDonald's trip in a long time.
They're missing us. The sticker's still up at the Wendy's. You gotta go other way. You're a madman.
Did you see me trying to break?
Yeah, dude, you can't do that. Well, I just meant step the other way, but wow, Mikey. All right, well, I guess I'm doing the first dab. Hopefully.
Yeah, the time you got.
This is a huge dab.
That's you, bro.
This is a huge dab.
Wow, that's fucking sick, man. Wow.
I got a couple gems in my repertoire, Mr.
Fucking gang.
Mr. Rita.
Bro, I gotta lose weight so I can buy that fucking Elton John shirt from you. I think about that thing weekly, and if I'm thinking about
This week would have been the week to hit me up.
what is this? Which one you want? This week could have been the week. Hey, they're cold. Which one you want? Rip?
Well, you do them both. I brought glasses. Or whatever one you want to do, and we'll do one next. There should be 3 drinks in there, though.
There is. Oh, fuck. Those are the chips for the next show or what?
Is there some Q-tips still over there?
I saw some Q-pies. Oh my god, these are so cold. Ouch. That fucking hurt.
Because they were so cold?
They were so cold, yeah.
Your hands haven't acclimatized.
I swear, I thought I saw a Q-tip.
There was.
I did.
Yeah, I did bring some like months ago when we were doing dubs.
Damn time you got.
God.
Man.
If you don't cough, like sometimes I just want to cough.
Yeah. I try. Bro, that's it. We just got our new sub. Where's my headphones? I need more snare in my headphones.
Turn me up.
Turn me up. Where's my snare?
Turn me up.
Bro. I can't believe you just said that. She's got me going. I tried to explain that to Danielle, my wife, one time. She's like, why? No, she's from Newfoundland, so that's not. She's like, boys, why do you cough like that? What you doing? No, that's not she talks either.
You made Danielle sound so bad there, and I know Danielle. She's awesome. No way you should do that.
She's such a normal broad.
Yeah, that's not fair.
And she one time she went like, why do you cough so much? And I go, I like to cough after a dab. It helps get back to normal. And she's like, what is, oh, there's a time you gotta go, and then you snow, and then the door.
All right, let's clean this banger. Whoa. I was gonna say, fucking Big Shot never fucking turns me.
One time I left my dab rig on top of a bed in a hotel, and it broke through the sheets.
You told us story, and you sewed it up like fucking Martha Stewart.
Wow, I did tell that story.
You've done that a few times, though, but it comes with the territory of fucking smoking weed for 2 hours straight.
There's a time. How do I know when this thing's ready?
We're going to give you this little thing, or I'll do it for you. I'll give you a hand here. So you turn this little fucker on, and you put it in there, and it's red, so it's not ready.
All right, how do I just break off a little chunk of dab of that?
I would just blow on it a little. I like to blow on it, and we'll do a huge dab that takes your life. Like
it's also a dabber? No, I thought it was a dabber too.
No.
It's also a dabber. No, don't fucking ruin it. Let me
just drop it in. No, you said take your soul.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Here.
I still have it. I still have a pretty big chunk.
Okay, that's fair enough. I showed them my dab. You should show them your dab.
It's big enough that you can see it for sure. It's like a little diamond.
I just want you to know that I showed them my dab first, though. So you're like, give it a quick little, give it one good blow. Yeah, okay, let's see. It's probably good. Mike Rita just blew me.
There's a time.
There you go. Yeah, it's a little hot, but it'll be good.
Whatever.
Okay, and then here. Go. Pull. Yeah, it has been a while since we did dabs on the show. I'll let you cough in silence. I got your mic on mute. Give me the thumbs up. No, you gotta go, man. I did a huge dab on my own. I'm still coughing. So what I've done with the drinks this week, Mike? Here. I know you didn't finish that dab, sir.
I did.
Oh, yeah? No. I was going to say. I hope that did good for you, Mr. X. I hope that was...
Yo, it's Headwater. I want to see Mike Rita do another dab that steals his soul.
There you go. Oh, you got the sweats?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we've reviewed a bunch of these energy drinks from the US, but in all fairness, I've been bringing the premium shit.
They're trying to ban your Prime.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna actually talk about that. How Mr. Beast makes wholesome snacks for kids, and Logan Paul is pushing caffeine like a cocaine dealer. 200 milligrams of caffeine in those motherfuckers? That's 6 cans of Coke, bro.
I didn't know that.
He's getting sued, or they're getting investigated by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. It just sounds
6
bad.
cans of Coke
In one of those energy drinks. We should get into the liquid death. This is what they sent this to us for. Imagine how hard it would be for someone to actually edit this podcast. I'll take all the coughs and the ums out of your podcast, and you're left with 15 minutes of.
Yeah, just me singing. There's a time you go.
Dab sweats. So what I've done though, where I was going with this, Mike, I've brought one of the most aggressive sounding, cheapest bang for your buck energy drink I could find. This is called G-Force Rip It.
G-Force Rip It!
And this can here, which is a 16-ounce can, is $1.25 American.
That's an energy drink?
This is an energy drink.
Let me see this.
Rip it. And I got grape. You know why? Because grape is a very hard flavor for me. It's either good or it's not.
Includes 51 grams of added sugar. That's 102% of your daily amount. That's more than you need in one day in this can.
We'll just rip it into a little swig. Well, or if you want, you could do accelerator.
No, because that one's about heart attacks.
It says heart attacks right on it.
Accelerate your heart to heart attack proportions.
So that one was 99 cents.
That's a 99-cent energy
Yeah,
drink?
it's $1.99, but every single one had a coupon for $1 off. So it was a 99-cent energy drink. And then finally, not in the energy drink category, which we may save for the next episode, but whatever, is the berries and cream RC Cola. RC Cola, a hood favorite. Yeah?
It's slushing out a little bit.
Good.
It's icy.
Hit me up. Rip it. It just sounds aggressive, doesn't it? Now, full disclosure, I did try one of these previously. I tried the cherry limeade flavor, which is another hard flavor for me because I don't like cherry.
Cherry flavor shit sucks.
I don't like cherry flavored stuff. But
I don't even like cherries that much.
cherry limeade, fire.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Sonic cherry limeade slushy.
Oh, like from Sonic.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, rip it. Grape.
Rip it. It smells like a grape freezy. But what did I expect it to smell like?
Well, that's the thing about grape, man. Grape's either good or it's bad.
Dude, and it's 51 grams of sugar. That hurts. That hurt to drink, didn't it? Like I almost choked. I think I'm dying. Oh,
That might have been the dab.
it's so fizzy.
It does have a lot of fizz.
The second it touches your tongue, it goes like it
It's
fizzes.
like it's rockets, like those fucking pop rocks.
Like it's a Pop Rocks. Yeah, it's got pop. That's why it's called. Bro, this has Pop Rocks vibe the second it hits your tongue.
You think it's because it's slushy from being in the freezer, though?
I can't tell.
I don't know. It's
Why
all
is-
it's frozen carbon dioxide in
It's
there.
so carved up. Like the second it hits your tongue, I swear. Like that.
The flavor's good though.
It's grape.
It tastes like a
Where's
grape
all that
crush.
sugar?
It tastes like a really sugary grape crush to me.
Oh, it's so sugary. Actually, I feel it. Listen, if this wasn't meant to kill you, 51 grams of sugar in a can of soda is insane. But
How much is in? Like, I mean, that's about what's in. That's a big can. How much is in a regular can of Coke though?
I don't know.
It's got to be. I think it's 45 grams. So
No, yeah, is it?
yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude.
that's how high they are, right? I love Coca-Cola.
I ironically,
Zero sugar Coca-Cola, zero caffeine.
yeah, you've been through that. That's your 10 of pops.
I
It's
always-
a
I always-
zero
I always-
sugar fucking Coca-Cola.
Zero sugar, zero caffeine.
Wow.
With the gold tops.
In certain states, they tax only carbonated beverages versus non-carbonated beverages. And I pointed it out once that if you go and get a Minute Maid peach, I may have said this on the podcast, if you go get a Minute Maid peach drink, it's sold as juice and it contains less than 1% of juice and it has more sugar by a substantial amount, like 70 something grams of sugar in a bottle.
I love those
Then
Minute Maid peaches too.
all of those Minute Maid juices have way more sugar in them than
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
because they're made from concentrate. So, AKA, we take peach terp, throw a little water, throw a ton of sugar, and
Less than 1% of juice.
crazy.
Like if that you're playing the lottery for your fucking juice in that drink.
Maybe this sip will have it. Dude, I'm gonna tell you straight the fuck up.
$1.25 for that energy drink though.
The worst juice / obviously not a fucking juice that exists is the strawberry kiwi Dole.
Oh, really?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Dole drinks, like DOLE, like the fucking fruit.
Oh, the one in the can?
They make cans, but they make also a bottle, bro. They
Okay.
also make like a peach pineapple. Man, they used to sell them at Vapor Central, and if I was having a really good show on Stoner Sundays, I would treat myself because they knew they were death, and they were gonna give me heartburn later that night. But going down, there was no sweeter nectar.
Dude, there is a Dole, and this is why I was wondering, strawberry lemonade and lemonade that comes in a can that I've been on
Probably
recently.
fire.
Bro, so much sugar though. When it hits the palate, you're like,
Look at bro.
like it hits you all in here.
Hey, there's a couple. You know what has that? Tahitian treat.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know
When
what I'm talking
you
about?
feel low on blood sugar, you go to the fucking
Have a quick
Tahiti.
Tahiti. Have a quick Tahiti. Shit! You just
Bro,
rock it.
My kid's like, give me an energy drink, bro. When we were kids, you get a Tahiti treat into
Yeah,
you,
man.
bro. You fucking boom.
Those disappeared for a long time. I thought they were off the market. I realized that
They
it's
brought
like,
it back as a different name.
That's funny, bro.
So it used to be Tahiti treat when we were kids.
Yeah.
You're gonna notice this now that I said it. Nobody else really. You don't pay attention to it. Logo's the same. It's called Tahitian treat.
Oh yeah.
Swear to God, take a look.
Yeah, well, that's it,
Facts
bro.
on
A whole
facts.
different country, bro. What do you want?
And they come from the States. They're still not available in Canada. They're imported, but you can get it in 2 liters. Who in this world needs a 2 liter of Tahiti treat?
That has to be for mix for alcohol.
Well, they actually. Here's the irony. Crazy. I think that's the right term. Alanis Morissette would maybe get that right.
Where you at, Lana?
You can get Tahiti treat alcoholic beverages in Canada, but you can't get the actual soda.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, you can. I have some at my house.
Man, Tahitian treat.
Here's the other thing. Tahitian treat in the alcohol one has no sugar in it.
I'm out. This podcast is over. I just walk out.
Yeah, you're like, what is
Listen,
the world doing?
There was stores that you would get it at. People don't know this. My wife never experienced this. Growing up in Toronto, and this is how cultural Toronto is. And we might have talked about
The Korean
this.
convenience stores.
Bro, the convenience stores with the beef patty box.
Oh, yeah. You said that.
Did I talk about
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Bro, that's where you got Tahitian treats, and that's where you also got the fruit one. Fuck, I can't remember the name.
These are all the people that are selling exotic snacks out of the stores now. They're all
I
biting on.
know, man. Back in the day, these people could have been doing it and making so much more money.
But honest to God, though, they were doing it way before because they were the places you got the Arnold Palmers, you got the Arizonas,
Yeah.
you got the imported American drinks in those stores,
They
bro.
also sold singles to you once you hit teenager.
Well,
like,
those are also the places that just didn't have PepsiCo. Like, if you notice, they didn't have PepsiCo contracts, right?
No, they had
like the Circle
Coca-Cola.
K or the Maxes, or even Coca-Cola contracts. They were buying. You'd see them at the fucking Walmart and stuff with cases and cases and cases checking out when they go on
How fucking
sale.
funny is that? Yeah, $3 a case. Yeah, we'll buy that for the rest of our lives.
That you'd see them because or they buy it at the wholesaler where they have other things, right? And so, yeah,
Like
man.
a cash and carry kind of shit.
Yeah, 100%. That's where a lot of these people that sell exotic snacks just get their shit now.
Yeah, my brother worked at a cash and carry, like a wholesale cash and carry. Cash and carry,
They're
for
smart
people
now.
who don't know, this was like pre-Costco Canada shit. You could just go to a warehouse and buy, if you bought enough, you could buy fucking like...
Most of them you need a business number.
You need something like that. No,
Mm-hmm.
to show that you were a licensed reseller, was that what it was?
Yeah, well, just so that, because, like...
Or you hoped you had an uncle. Yeah, it was a
Secret society,
I
man.
know.
You're like, oh, you have a business, then you can buy this stuff cheaper.
I know. My uncle, bro, we can't name him because I realized this was clearly so under the table. But he would overbuy stuff for his company and sell it to everybody for so cheap, bro, like at cost.
Yeah.
To cover his costs, pretty much. So I'm sure back in the day, you just charge everybody like 50 cents, $1 more a case,
Bro,
and nobody said nothing.
I go to the wholesaler down in Toronto. I buy steaks on a barbecue. Go buy a box of steaks. I was buying boxes of French fries,
Yeah.
onion rings, bro, restaurant grade onion rings. Buy the box. I have a big freezer.
And then you buy it, and it comes in the bag, and then in the bag in the box.
Yeah, and bro, I have a full restaurant deep fryer that runs on a 20-pound propane tank.
Damn.
2 basket, bro. When that shit was rocking, we went dinner, 12 minutes. 1 whole fucking basket of French fries, 1 whole basket of chicken wings.
See, people don't know. I haven't done this in years because my mother used to do it. Deep fried chicken wings, no breading is the way to go, bro.
Kills it.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Do you put breading? Do you always put breading, or do you sometimes not choose to put breading and you just go straight up like
If I buy chicken wings, if
Yeah.
I'm making chicken wings at home, I do no breading, just sauce.
my G? A deep fried
crispy,
chicken wing by
crispy.
itself is crispy. Bro, you don't eat breading. I don't understand the breading craze. Because I never grew up with breading. I never grew up with breading. I still don't. I like baked wings. If
I
we're gonna be
dare,
perfectly
I dare
honest.
you to go to Buffalo
Yeah,
and ask for a breaded wing.
a breaded wing.
They'll
right?
look at you like you have fucking 35 heads.
I never understood the breaded wing craze.
Depends on
First of all,
what
it makes the skin stay soft inside. Bro, you just want to fucking deep fry that skin, cook that chicken inside. The chicken stays juicy if you fry it quick enough, bro.
Breading is for fried chicken, not
yeah,
chicken wings.
like a chicken breast or some shit. Because it doesn't
Thigh.
have any skin or a thigh. That's right.
Fried chicken, it should be like dark meat fried. Like no, but you know, don't make no fried chicken like at breast, but bone in maybe. You know
My
what I
mother,
mean?
bro, when we were growing up, my mother loved fried chicken. So we had fried chicken a lot. Bro, you see, bro, even till this day, I fucking love fried chicken. But my mother always made it with no skin. With skin, if it was wings, legs, thigh as well, always got cooked with the skin on it, and then the sauce would be added on later. But bro, breast, my mother would always make strips, and then she would do the egg
In the cracker.
and then whatever, bro. You know,
Yeah, cornflakes.
bro. Not even okay. So years ago, and we're talking like 80s. Somebody in my family works for KFC. They realized what the fucking recipe is. This ain't no thing. We can make this pretty close at home. Bro,
Are you telling me, Mike Rita,
there's a Rita family
live
recipe.
on the Snacks of Life podcast,
Boys.
that you know the original KFC recipe and it is in your family
We
repertoire?
have this is gonna sound like a fucking
The Rita, what is it? The RFC? Rita fried
RFC,
chicken?
Rita fried chicken, bro. Rita fried poulet, you know, the fried poulet, bro. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie when I say this. There are people right now who watch this show, guys who have called in, who growing up, Bruninsky and all you guys, I know you guys listen. Bro, you guys can comment or something and we gotta
Flute!
Bro, they used to come to my mother's house to smash the chicken because it was mad close to KFC. The only thing about KFC was, and I know this now as an adult, there was a bit more flour in it. Ours, it's like they had concentrated it too much. It's like they had to out the flour portion because it was like so. It was like the KFC taste on concentrate a little bit almost. It was dank though.
It
I'm
was
not gonna lie.
terp. It was the extra KFC terp.
Extra KFC turkey, and it would go so crispy. So what you would do is, bro, a little chicken thigh, you know, or chicken strips, and everybody would dip it in sauce.
Yo, what do I got to do to get the Rita fried chicken, man?
I should bring you a small fucking bro.
I have to be a Portuguese kid to come for lunch.
Wow.
So all these people are listening to this right now. You're in Portugal.
I'm gonna be in Portugal at the time, yeah, when this comes out. You'll see my posts. Oh baby, when you see Reets' posts. Boom, 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 boom.
You thought I was excited for Dead and Company.
Yeah, I know.
Reets is going to the homeland.
For like almost 3 weeks. The last week is just with my mom and dad. Just to get it out of me.
Are they going to show you like the house they grew up in and shit? Have you seen that shit in Portugal? Is that what you do?
And when I go there, I stay in my mother's childhood home. Guys, built in like 1872 on a tiny island called São Miguel in the middle of the Azores, an archipelago built off volcanoes. Just showed up one day and Portuguese people you started using it because we were boat builders and with Spain and along with a lot of people from that part of Europe, we were traveling across to North America. So they were using Azores as a stop.
Yeah.
You kind of refuel. Guys, the Azores, my last name is Rita. Rita is a like Finnish, Swedish name. So fucking sometime in the 1600s probably, some fucking Swedish boat comes by the Azores, lays the family name. One of my great-great-grandfathers, instead of getting back on the boat with everybody, was like, nah, someone stay here in tiny Azores. And
He met a babe.
A babe. So one of my grandmothers was like some mermaid type. They're like mermaids.
Yeah.
We're staying here. Bro, got scooped up, starts the Rita family name. So like, and everybody talks about it on the island. They're like, oh, Rita's not a fucking Portuguese name. It's like one of the only ones not. And so our lineage and my mother and even like, bro, my father especially though, like everyone's got different looks, but like my mom looks Portuguese. My father, he doesn't look Portuguese. He looks like a dude who has a tan who's not supposed to have a tan.
He looks like Donald Trump.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like when you're like, you're supposed to be white and you've beat the odds. Somehow you're like a super tanned man. You're like, it's off. But he doesn't, it's very even. It's very funny to see. And but I love them to death. But yeah, the Rita family name. So
who owns this house now?
It's split amongst the grandchildren. So my mom and all of her sisters and one brother own it. And everybody, whoever goes to Portugal, just uses it, you know? So you just stay in this sick fucking home. Like, they've
Do you have, like, maids there? Is this like a fucking... Or
no, it's like a little home in a little town. So it's like row housing from, like...
Does the neighbor just take care of it when people aren't there?
And that neighbor and her family have been our neighbors for, like, 200 years. Like, we have a fig tree in the back that has a photo of it as a baby, and the photo is over 120... Like, not... like... Bro, it's got to be going almost 130 now. Like, you know,
from the like 1800s or some shit.
1889 or something like that. Like,
wow.
It's a photo from the town showing that part of the island. Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up to think. Like, I think the photo's actually from like, okay, let's say 1905 or 1908. I can still see it in my head.
So there's no Ring doorbell on this house. Like
the keys are a real set of keys from like the 60s and 50s. Like when you look at them still, you're like, this company's long gone. This doesn't exist.
Like, we're never replacing this lock.
No, this lock is the lock.
The fact you even have to, like, you have to lock the house?
No. But
because, like, you don't
do.
Like,
they do. But they keep the back door open because the back door is privately owned amongst the neighbors.
Right.
So only like, you know, us, the lady next door with the dog, and our cousin who lives next door to us too. Like, you can get to it.
Yeah.
They leave it open though. It gets very humid. Just a little island in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
It's mad humid. So if you don't open doors and windows, your house will literally mold up.
Right.
Like
right. Quickly.
I don't even know how to explain that shit.
No, that's tropical areas.
Tropical shit.
Even in Mexico, you probably have to do that.
Yeah,
shit,
you have to open windows. If you don't have breezes going through, your house molds up, your wood molds up. So none of these houses have such a thick layer of plaster on them, like ocean protecting plaster. The wood inside the house, like when you like go into the attic, you're like, wow, this is crazy, bro.
Right.
This wood is like hand slate, like, you know, you can see like some guy 100 years ago
was using a planer going like this and fucking planing out this wood.
It doesn't have symmetry.
It's not even at all.
It's like a fucking, it looks like a piece of wood, bro. Just a piece of wood that's holding up the fucking house.
Well, and then they just plastered it in and then put another one on it.
And over the years, they put more plaster and plaster on the outside because it has to stop, like, you know, ocean breeze.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture, man. I have pictures of it already. I'll try to send you some for the thing.
Fuck, man. It's like stuff like that. You have to have a certain appreciation for it.
Yeah, they're old. They're sick. Old fig tree in the back. You're like, this fig tree signifies the building of this neighborhood. You're like, damn, bro.
There was just a kid that got arrested somewhere in Asia for carving his name in a temple from like 700. It was from. It was built in like 700. Like some like super ancient fucking temple.
Yeah, like I'm waiting for the rest. You're like, no, that's it, bro. It was like, that's how old it is.
And this the guy carved fucking Julian or something into this fucking temple. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we should look this up.
When I hear about this, I'm so happy it's not my name. You're like, oh, thank God it's not a Mike.
But I mean, if he did it, you could tell everyone you did it, and then, you know what I mean?
I don't want to even, I would never. I love old shit. When I was in Boston, you get to go by the
17-year-old boy allegedly carved the name Julian with his nails into a pillar at the, I'm not even going to try to say that name.
Well, bro, the Tashodaji.
Tashodaji Temple in Nara Prefecture.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Canadian. That's what I was trying to get at.
He's a Canadian.
Bro, what a black eye on Canada as a whole. Who raised this kid? No Canadian I know would ever do something this fucking dumb. A World Heritage Site in Japan.
Oh my God, why would
Look at this temple, dude. It looks like something out of fucking Kung Fu Panda. I'm so disappointed right now. And like, what? Like, where's this kid from, man? You know he's gonna be from Oshawa. Where's Julian?
I can't remember what fucking building it is. I think it's the Ripley's Believe It or Not building in Niagara Falls. They have the little Japanese building that was brought over. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
They have a real Japanese hut somewhere. I don't know if it's that. I can't remember what fucking.
This thing was built 1,250 years ago.
Crazy, huh?
World Heritage Site.
Oh, man, what an idiot. Why would he do that?
Wood. I'll put the picture up. It's going to be down here. This is something that's important. Bro, we're raising these kids. Maybe not this kid. He's 17. My kid's only 10. Bro, if my kid ever did this shit, he would not come home from Japan. I'd leave his ass there. I'd be like, listen, Japanese people, you fuck with him. Take him. The incident follows a similar recent event in Italy when a video surfaced showing a British tourist carving names into a Colosseum in Rome. Italian officials have vowed to find and punish the tourist who carved Ivan plus Haley 23 on the wall of the ancient Roman structure. The fucking Colosseum, that thing's been around since Jesus.
You know what we should do? We should put him in the center of Colosseum and make him fight for his life to honor the Colosseum.
Wow. Thank God he was a British person.
It's easy to hate the Brits for some reason, isn't it? Oh, fucking Haley. Oh, fucking
Bro, could you imagine how fucking inconsiderate you have to be to go to some place like the Roman Empire Colosseum where you're like you're saying, you're in Azores and you're looking at this wood. It's been there for fucking hundreds of years.
Bro, it's the coolest thing you can look at because you see how it was carved.
You're not fucking carving Mike fucking plus Danielle in the fig tree.
Reach 420.
Reach 420 into the fig tree. Could you imagine how pissed your neighbors would be?
Hey, that's been there for 100 plus years.
This shit's been around since way before, like Ivan and Haley.
Bro, so, I mean, the island itself is fucked, man. Like, I don't even, like, volcanoes just kept popping up in, like, the...
Just made it bigger? Grow up. So what do you eat when you're there? You on the Mediterranean diet? You just, like, fucking...
Bro, I'll straight up, I'm going to come back tanned and a solid 15 pounds later.
Right. You're just eating fresh fruit and vegetables.
And you drink sick coffee every day because you can only import high-quality things.
If you're going to bring it in, you got to bring in the good shit.
You can't bring in shit.
Yeah.
So everything on the island is fucking primo McDreamo. And it's all well priced because, I mean, if you're a local and you speak Portuguese, like, you order in Portuguese, you get a way better service. You get way better food.
Oh, they're classists like that? So I show up there, they're not going to be like, bow, went out, bow.
You got to stay in the tourist area.
I don't like that.
I'm sorry, bro.
What if I'm with you?
You're good.
I'm good? I just let you do the talking?
That's right. They won't even care.
Right.
They'll be so happy they'll be happy that you're with me, and they're like, this guy's sick.
All right.
Not me personally. Like, they want you to be with I'm not gonna lie, Portuguese people love tourism for like a week, and then we're pretty sick of it. And the problem is,
it's like living in Wasaga Beach.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like we love because we had our own thing going. We had our own thousands of festivals. Now I'm sure if you ask the people who own the businesses in the downtown cores, I live in a small town. Our town has 300 people, and for one weekend, it has 10,000 people.
For a festival.
What's
the festival on?
It's it just finished literally like last weekend. I think.
But what it celebrate? Like I know when you go
it's a harvest of fish once upon a time. So it's called the Fecha Shishak big, a type of fish.
Whoa! Back that up for a guy that grew up in Simcoe County. What kind of fish?
I don't know, like albacore.
Okay, tuna.
Like types of tuna. So it's
good fish.
It's Atlantic, so it's always these kinds of like hardy fish. It's gotta be.
You got herring and shit like that.
Buzzing fish like that.
Got you.
So
is it like tropical too? So you get like marlin and shit like that, or
I don't even know. I don't even know. But
your fishing heritage.
My fishing heritage is weak. My dad right now would be like, "I'll stab you, bro." But yeah, so they fill this little town up for a weekend. But once upon a time, that's what it celebrated, was this type of fish coming by their part of the island.
Right.
And each year, every fisherman would prepare their nets.
Right.
And you would catch. They knew, like, bro, we all got to be out on this night. We all got to be lined up.
Yeah.
These fucking stupid fish are going to run right through us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be
the school's coming.
It's coming, bro. And we just got to, so, And they would lose fishermen hauling nets because these things are so big, knock you over, you're dead, crush you.
Yeah.
10,000 fish just mush you to fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
But whatever, man.
So it's kind of like the Owen Sound Salmon Derby.
Bro, it's the pumpkin festival of Portugal, bro, or whatever it is.
The Allison Potato Festival. Of the Azores.
The Midland
Butter Tart Festival. Yo, on some Ontario localized beef, Barry fucking started a butter tart festival.
My God,
there's butter tart beef.
Did you see the ad too? I saw an ad on Facebook. It was like the new butter tart festival in town or something.
Yeah,
dude.
Oh! Yeah, there's and that's localized beef, man.
Hey, you know what though, bro? Shout out butter tarts because some of them are good. Like I don't want to pay more than $3 a butter tart. What are you paying for a good butter tart?
Oh, Doodoo's Bakery. Shout out Diane. She wins butter tart competitions. She
She
follows.
goes up against Grandma's beach treats for sure.
Yeah, no, she's won the butter tart festival in Midland.
Ooh.
But I'm pretty sure that her butter tarts.
Starts at 5.
I'm pretty sure you can get a dozen for $20. Or sorry, a half dozen for $20. 6 for 20.
6 for 20. What's that breakdown to snacks?
3 something.
Yeah, that's not bad.
350 something like that.
Okay, so I'm in on that.
And they're quality shit. You know how the pastry,
$3.33 a piece, pretty much.
something like that. Quality pastry. You know what I mean? This shit just.
Just some gourmet shit.
She's getting a free plug. I was out of town when the butter tart festival happened. I had somebody go there. I hit her up ahead of time.
Yep.
Put them aside. She's like, "We'll be sold out by noon." Put them aside, and I had somebody go there and be like, "I'm here to get the Snackman's butter tarts."
What do you get? What's your butter tart
Well, see, this
flavor?
is the,
What do you like?
I just let her pick them for me. But what ends up coming is original
Of course,
pecan,
always
and then she had like a whiskey maple or something like that. I
whiskey
think.
maple.
Yeah, she had like a flare one.
Bro.
Yeah.
If it ain't maple, a maple pecan
Yeah,
butter tart.
yeah, fire.
You ain't fucking with that. Some people throw crispy bacon. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like some people get a little bit of that little smokiness.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
And a good butter tart is oozy but not runny.
Wow. Hey, straight the fuck up. Anybody who's ever had a runny tart knows that's 100% true. It has to be a gooey, like it's
Yeah.
gonna melt, but you're like, and you just give it a little lick
Yep.
and it's back to normal.
It hangs. It's like when you do the spit when you're a kid and you're like, how far can this loogie go
But
before I
you're
pull
right.
it back up?
But if you were to even give it an inch of pressure from the top, it's collapsing and oozing everywhere.
Yeah.
But you're right. But that's not how you eat it, because that's not how it wants to be eaten. You eat it, you respect it, you kind of always hold it a little up. You never hold a butter tart down like a
No.
fucking asshole.
No.
You always give it the uphold.
Yeah.
The uphold.
The respect.
The respect, right?
Yeah.
Uphold this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And you always give it the oh man, there's only one way to eat a butter tart. Straight the fuck up. How funny is that? That first bite,
Yeah.
oh. And now you got to go for one of the corners. Boom, boom. Now you've evened out.
Yeah,
And then you got whang.
Yeah, the vertical butter tart bite, that's a big one. You got to watch your nose.
Oh, so funny
You know?
though, because you're ready to. Oh man,
I had to shave my mustache. I don't know if you noticed.
No.
Because, dude, it was so far over.
Eating snacks, eating food, it was fucked.
Everyone, when my elderly father comes and goes, "Hey, bro, how do you eat with that thing?" I was like, maybe it's time to give this thing just a little shave. I've been going against the grain here for a while. But
Fine, the mustache can get clipped.
yeah, it was getting butter tart all up in that shit.
I gotta go get a haircut. I don't want to, but I have to.
I when I would blow my nose, the Kleenex was useless. I might as well just blew it into my mustache and had to clean it out. It was disgusting. It was absolutely horrible. That's it. From the butter tarts to the fucking.
Oh, nearly USA. All right. We're out of here. Are we done this episode? Is this episode?
I don't know.
done?
What do you want to do? We never gave that grape drink a rating. I mean, it's $1.25. It could be fucking toxic waste at that price
I
in
think
America.
it's actually toxic waste, but for grape toxic waste,
It's pretty good.
it's okay. I'll give it like a 7.3.
My mid score on most things is 7.5. So I'm gonna hit it with a 7.5. There's good value there.
We're close.
There's good value at $1.25. That means at $1.25 you might find these two for $2.
Fuck, you're not wrong.
I mean,
You're
that
not
size
wrong.
Red Bull is $4 in Canada.
Dog, if you're broke and you want a quick boost of energy,
Rip it.
Just rip that. Rip it. OG, rip it, or whatever the fuck the name is.
It just sounds aggressive. It just sounds aggressive.
Are you looking for an energy boost? Rip it. What? Rip it.
So you're out in Portugal again. I'm going to encourage everybody that's watching this episode. I'm live right now on the story at Rare Snacks _Toronto. Verified. I shouldn't have to say that anymore. I'm in San Fran right now. You are probably posting to your story in Europe at this moment. So check that out too.
Those don't want to be rude. You know what it is, dude.
We didn't mention Canna Match at the beginning of the
Canna
episode.
match. I love you, Canna match. I can't believe I matched with a girl on Canna Match. This world is for me. CannaMatch.ca. Are you looking for someone today? Even if you're gay, CannaMatch.ca is okay with that if that's your way. That's your way. CannaMatch.ca, where you can find your match today.
That was fucking incredible, Mike.
Hey.
That was one of the best ones ever, bro. You nailed that. Glenn's gonna fucking cum his pants. As soon as he hears that, Glenn is going to come his pants. I should also mention that I'm going to be out in Vancouver September 1st.
I got to jump on that. Am I supposed to be booked on that?
4-2 live. Bro, I'm trying to encourage Mike Rita right now, and I'm going to make a public plea to Mike Rita right now. Mike Rita should come to Vancouver and hang out with us. We should take the Snacks of Life podcast out to Vancouver.
We should record one at the fucking at the
100%, man. We should go. We're ready to rock. I think that we should make that happen. We should come. We got a lot of people out in Vancouver that listen to the podcast. Our mural is still up right now, unharmed, in Leaside graffiti wall. In itself.
Time you got.
Bro, when that shit happened, we thought that shit would last 3 weeks.
We were hoping 1 week, remember?
April, May, June, July. Bro, we're like 3+ months right now.
We've become our own small icon in that skate park at this point.
At this point, I think
they might not ever touch it now because they're like, that's been up there forever. And then people are going to forget how long it's actually been
I
there.
still, hearts in my hearts, think that, what's his name? The guy that protects the skate park.
Not Tuner. Skibby. No. Oh, man. It's not
Cyrus or something. I want to call him Cyrus.
It's our boy Cyrus. No, I think it is Cyrus.
I don't remember. Oh, my God. I'm sure he's protecting it, though. All right.
Hey, I met these guys.
Yeah.
They were cool.
You leave them alone.
You leave them alone, bro.
All right, everybody. Go check out this story. We're going to send you out with the fucking shit you want to hear anyway.
Thank you for listening.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have
The Snacks of Life. The Snacks of Life.
There's a time you gotta go and show you grow, and now you know about
The Snacks of Life. The Snacks of Life.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been the Snacks of Life podcast with comedian Mike Rita and the Snackman. Thank you for tuning in this week. Thank you to Can Match. Thank you to Catasoul Bongs. Thank you to fucking Liquid Death. Thank you to Canamatch.ca so much for our main sponsor. And thank you again to Humble Chips for the absolutely delicious cider vinegar. We love them. Thank you so much for listening. Good night.
We'll see you next week, people.